You're listening to The Cultured Bumpkin, a literature podcast with Jake Phillips, where we present audiobook quality readings of the classics for your enjoyment. Thank you for stopping by. And remember, just because you're a bumpkin doesn't mean you can't be cultured. Hello and welcome to The Cultured Bumpkin. Today we're going to read Shakespeare's second sonnet. Spent a couple days with a great friend of mine who's a huge fan of Shakespeare, so I've been thinking about Shakespeare, nonstop. And this is one that, I don't know, I just really like. I don't have any commentary for you, but it's like a good coffee. Good coffee, I can't tell you. I'm not really able to say, well, it has this nutty, this earthy, I can't do that. I'm just like, yeah, I like it. And that's how this one's going to be. I like it, okay? And I would like to share it with you, even though you've probably heard it, but let's listen to it together. Sonnet number 2 by William Shakespeare. When 40 winters shall besiege thy brow and dig deep trenches in thy beauty's field, thy youth's proud livery, so gazed on now, will be a tattered weed of small worth held. Then being asked where all thy beauty lies, where all the treasure of thy lusty days, to say within thine own deep sunken eyes were an all-eating shame and thriftless praise, how much more praise deserved thy beauty's use if thou couldst answer, this fair child of mine shall sum my count and make my old excuse, proving his beauty by succession thine. This were to be new made when thou art old, and see thy blood warm when thou feelst it cold. Sonnet number 2 by William Shakespeare. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you'll subscribe if you haven't. Leave a review. Tell a friend. I would appreciate it. Thank you very much for listening. You've been listening to The Cultured Bumpkin, a literature podcast with Jake Phillips. Thank you very much for listening. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed this, would you mind going and subscribing and leaving a nice review on whatever podcast platform you heard this on? I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much for listening, and we'll see you next time.